Sneaking through the Columbia campus at night isn't how I envisioned coming back here. Keypad locks. Those are new.
Okay, we can't go in because of the keypad, so let's switch to Joey.
Hello?
And take a...
Looks like the coast is clear.
And take a look at his
It
notes.
says, remember Waterloo.
Remember Waterloo. So if we go to our phone, we can search for Waterloo, and it says the Battle of Waterloo was fought in June 1815.
There's a keypad on this door.
So let's try that. 1815. Easy. Okay, we can check the laptop. Has a password, so we can't access her stuff. Let's check this poster.
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish. I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore.
A poster for a band called Epileptic Fish, and let's take a look at this schedule
This
here.
looks like a class schedule. I recognize a bunch of the course codes from when I studied here.
You remember that after all this time?
It wasn't that long ago.
If you say so.
Let's see. She's mostly taking English and history classes.
Uh-huh.
Now this is interesting. She's taking the same writing class that I did.
That's interesting.
Well, it is to me. She's even got the same professor.
Elaine Appleton. So we can look her up. And get her phone number. Let's give her a call.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elaine Appleton?
That's me. Who's this?
Rosangela Blackwell. I was in your class around 10 years ago.
Rosangela. Yes, of course I remember you. It's been a long time. I saw you had a book published. Is that right?
Something like that. Do you have a few minutes?
Sure. What can I help you with?
I'm surprised you remember me after all this time.
Well, it was my first year as a professor, and you did stand out.
I did?
The coffee? The cup you spilled all over my desk?
Oh God, I completely forgot about that.
I didn't. I had to let those papers dry out all night.
I wanted to ask about a student of yours, Jamie Graham.
Oh, her, yes. So tragic what happened.
Tragic?
You mean you don't know? She died just last week.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Did you know her well?
No, not really. But could I ask you some questions about her?
I'm not sure what I can tell you that I already didn't tell the police, but go ahead.
What can you tell me about Jamie?
I hate to speak ill of her, but she was a disappointment.
How so?
At first, she was very keen about her work. She was a brilliant writer, but that brilliance soon faded. By midterm, she'd show up for class late and hungover, when she showed up at all. And as for what she was wearing, well, let's just say it wasn't appropriate.
What made her brilliant?
She had a way of infecting you with her passion. When she loved something, she could make you love it too. She had a keen interest in Middle Eastern history, so it was no surprise that most of her work had Middle Eastern themes to them. But as I said, that faded with time. She stopped having a passion for much of anything, I think. Such a waste.
Okay, so she liked Middle Eastern history, that's important.
You said she faded. What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. I wish I did. At the time, I figured it was the typical story. Young, sheltered girl comes to the city and gets overwhelmed with the freedom of it all. Most adjust fine. Some, well, don't. I could tell she was troubled, but I learned long ago that it isn't my place to reach out. I remember you being a bit closed off, once upon a time.
Yes, well, we all change. What was wrong with her clothes?
I'm no prude, but what she was wearing should stay in Munray's where it belongs.
Munray's?
It's a nightclub. It's a popular hangout for the students here.
And Jamie went there?
She wore their t-shirts, so I'd assume yes. Although it was more like a half a shirt.
How did Jamie die?
I'm not sure. No foul play, if that's what you're asking. It was a clot in the brain or something like that.
Really?
That's what the police said anyway.
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man named Durkin, I believe, wasn't very forthcoming.
Okay, I think we've gone through all of these, right?
But as I said, that faded with time. Such a
Exactly.
well, like at the time, young, I remember.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, check the notes.
Is there anything else you could tell me about Jamie?
If there's anything specific you'd like to know, just ask.
That's who I'm talking to right now. So what is Munray's like?
I wouldn't know. My clubbing days are long gone. I'd just embarrass myself.
Okay. I think we have everything
I
here.
should get going.
Are you still in the city? We should have coffee sometime.
Oh, sure. I'm a bit wrapped up in the story, but maybe after?
Sure. You take care.
Let's give a call to Detective Durkin.
Hi, it's Rosangela Blackwell. Remember me?
What do you want?
I wanted to talk to you about Jamie Graham.
Who?
Jamie, a Columbia student. I was told you were looking into it.
You get around, don't you?
I think Jamie and Jeremy might be connected. Could we talk somewhere?
Why should I do that?
Look, you owe me, and I might be able to help you out again.
You could, huh?
Like you said, I get around.
What the hell? I need a cup of coffee anyway. You know a place in Alphabet City called Cup of Clay?
I've been there.
Right. See you there.
Alright, let's go have a little chat with the good detective. And before I forget, let's check out Munray's to get an address.
Hi, Detective Durkin?
Oh, it's you. So, what can I do for you?
So why are you looking into Jamie's death? Her teacher said it was natural.
Well, she was right. It looked that way, sure enough.
And?
Her body was found in a dumpster off of Amsterdam. Natural or not, how did the body get in there?
A dumpster. So it was murder.
I didn't say that. It was 3 blocks away from some nightclub. We learned she was a regular, so we went over. She bought it in the upstairs room. Some kind of VIP area. 1 minute, dancing the night away. The next, lights out. Nobody saw how she died, just that she was dead. Anyway, the bouncer saw it and freaked, so he snuck her out and dumped her. Like I said, cut and dry. Case closed.
How are you sure she wasn't murdered?
We have this thing called a coroner's report.
Right. What did it say?
I don't know the medical term, but some kind of brain vessel burst? It happens. One thing's for sure, it was no murder, just rotten luck.
What else did the coroner's report say?
Nothing too important. Why?
I don't know. Could I see it? You do owe me.
I don't know about that, but you certainly do get around. Look, I can't give you the actual report, but I can give you the gist. You might be nuts, but for some reason, I think you're alright.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You owe me now. You got a phone?
Yeah.
When we finish here, I'll send you a message.
Thrown away like trash. That's horrible.
You're surprised? You know what happened up on the High Line. Some people are animals. They choke someone's mother to death for no good reason.
Okay, we're done here.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Let's go over to Munray's now.
Hey, check it out. I got a message from Durkin.
Uh-huh. A $20 cover for this dump? You got robbed.
What?
I said you got robbed.
I look like a slob?
No. Well, yes, kinda. Just forget it.
Okay, so she died in the VIP lounge. There's no one down here we can talk to for now, and we can't go upstairs, but Joey can. So let's send him in. And here she is.
Jamie? You're Jamie Graham, aren't you?
Do I know you?
Not yet, but I hope to change that.
You think so, huh?
Anyway, I'm Joey.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so a couple of things we can do. We can ask her to dance,
Whatever. No, this music sucks.
but she says the music sucks.
Are you alone here tonight? That's a crime.
Whatever. I'm here with friends.
Friends, huh?
They'll be here any minute.
Well, in the meantime, how about we get to know each other?
How about not?
You come here often? Don't think I've seen you before.
Maybe you have, but I know I've never seen you.
Eh?
I wouldn't forget a Rat Pack reject like you. What's up with that, anyway?
Reject? I'll have you know this fabric is top of the line.
Look at me, I'm impressed.
Interesting music, huh?
It's alright.
So, how about a drink?
No thanks.
Come on, just one drink and a conversation. If you still don't like me, you can dump it on me. Deal?
Don't tempt me.
Are you even old enough to be in here?
Sure I am. I've got the best ID money can buy.
So, what brings you here?
It's a place to go, right?
It's a place, I'll give it that. Why are you being like this? You barely know me.
Please. I've already got a dog back home.
Hey, now that's a bit uncalled for.
His name is Benji. You'd like him. You've got a lot in common.
I've got a scram, but don't you go anywhere.
I make no promises.
Alright, so we got her dog's name. Remember that leaflet with the little hint that a dog's name is not a password? Well, let's go back to her dorm.
I can't do anything from out here.
Benji. Okay, got a couple of emails here. So the important ones are... Let's see, this one. From her father, everyone here back in Illinois misses you. This one from Sarah, mentioning Allie and John got married and they're living in Mattoon now. There are a couple from Seb Frederick, which I assume was her boyfriend. And this one, I go to that nightclub hoping to see you there. Why? I don't know. He's a bit angry at Jamie, throwing her life away in the club. So let's check out... where is... coroner's reports. Blood work clean, no sign of harmful or illegal substances. That's going to be important later. Let's go back to Munrays. So Seb said in the email that he comes here, so... Hey guy.
Are you Seb?
Hmm?
I said, are you Seb?
Yeah, I heard. Do I know you?
No, but we have a mutual friend.
Really? Who?
Jamie? Jamie Graham?
Sorry, don't know her.
I read the email you wrote to Jamie.
That was private.
Sorry, I know. It couldn't be helped.
So, what do you want?
I'm trying to learn about her.
I'll save you the trouble. She was a drug addict, a dropout, and a tease. Then she spun out of control.
She was a drug addict.
Yeah, big time. She kept trying to get me on the stuff. Called me boring. Boring, right. At least I'm not dead.
Well, I have to go.
Later.
Okay, he mentioned she was a drug addict, but the coroner's report says otherwise.
Now this is interesting. Seb said that Jamie was a drug addict, but her blood work came back clean. Something's not right here. hi again. Seb, you told me that Jamie was on drugs a lot, but Jamie never used drugs.
What do you mean?
I spoke to a cop. He saw the autopsy report. She was completely clean.
That's impossible. She was always talking about ecstasy, trying to get me on it.
If she took anything, it wasn't stronger than cough medicine.
I don't believe this.
I've got the report right here. Sort of. Do you want the cop's number?
No, I don't want his number. Why would she lie about something like that? That's crazy.
You know her better than I do.
Yeah, maybe I did. She wanted to be interesting. She always thought she was boring. But she wasn't. She was fantastic. She read Robert Ashbless, for God's sake. How many girls read Ashbless?
I've read Ashbless.
She wanted to live, she said. Feel alive. She was kidding herself. Told everyone she was taking drugs, not having the guts to really do it. Stupid, stupid girl. I honestly thought that she and I... God, look at me. What the hell am I doing here? Is this me now? Following her ghost around like some lovesick puppy? You're sick, Jamie. You were sick.
Okay, she liked reading Robert Ashbless. Let's do a quick search. He's best known today for the Anubis at the Gate novels. Okay, we have everything that we need. So, Jamie refuses to dance because the music sucks, so if you remember, in her room she had a poster for epileptic fish. We can select a song here. Here we go. So let's send Joey back in. Now we have a little dialogue puzzle.
Jamie,
Oh, what?
care to dance?
Why not? I love this song.
There we go. Now we gotta ask about Jamie, about some stuff, and we gotta answer closely to the things she likes.
Tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
So what are you studying?
Nothing important. How about you? What did you study back in the Dark Ages?
So she studied Middle Eastern history,
Really? What kind of history?
or at least she liked that.
Something about Middle Eastern history always fascinated me.
You know, I used to be the same way. Everyone has their own opinion about what goes on there, but it's so ancient. But you can never truly understand anything unless you know where it came from.
I know what you mean. Things move so fast nowadays.
I know, right? Nobody else gets it.
And you do?
I thought I did, once. Maybe we can talk more about it sometime?
I'd like that. So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
Okay, now her spare
Do
time.
when you're not lighting up the dance floor.
Nothing much. How about you?
Well, I like books.
This usually isn't my scene. You'd find me at home with a book most nights.
Really? I used to read all the time.
Not anymore?
Nah. So what do you like to read?
Ashbless.
Ashbless was always a favorite of mine.
Really? I used to read him all the time. Which is your favorite?
Why, Anubis at the Gate?
Anubis at the Gate was always a favorite.
Oh yeah, if you want to go with the popular one.
You don't like it?
Oh, sure, it's great, but that's the first one people always pick. You wrote other stuff, you know.
Like what?
Oh, dark drawings and drawing a laugh. If you liked Anubis, you'd like those too.
Really? I'd have to look them up sometime.
I've got a bunch in storage somewhere. Maybe I could let you borrow one sometime?
I'd like that. So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
And finally, ask about her hometown.
Nowhere special. Where are you from?
If you remember from the email, she's from out west,
Out west.
Really, whereabouts?
Illinois.
No way, so am I. Where in Illinois?
And another email mentions Mattoon.
No way. I grew up 20 minutes from there.
Really?
Really? Mattoon. It's even a smaller town than mine.
Yeah, well, that's why I left.
I know the feeling. Although, I miss it in a way. We should talk about the old place sometime.
I'd like that very much.
How how about right now?
Huh?
Not sometime. Right now. God, I hate this place. Why do I come here every night? To have fun? I just feel more miserable. Let's get out of here.
Sounds good to me, gorgeous. Where to? We can go anywhere.
Well, my dorm isn't far.
Your dorm?
Yes. The John Jay Dormitory, room 402.
Well,
I get the feeling we're going to be good for each other.
This just got a lot more interesting.
Indeed it did. Let's go.
There. I want that to be my last memory of this place. Let's go. I'll be back in my dorm. Don't keep me waiting long, okay?
Alright. To the dorm we go.
What did you do to that girl?
I haven't done it yet.
Are you sure she's even legal?
Legal, she's dead.
This is disgusting. Are you seriously going in there to... I mean, can you even, you know?
I don't know. It's never come up before.
That's disgusting.
Look, believe it or not, I do have a small modicum of class. I'll do what I gotta do. No more and no less.
If you say so, Joey, but don't think I won't go in there. I won't want to, but I will.
You came.
I told you I would.
It's so cold in here. I don't think I've ever been so cold. Look at me, I'm freezing. Come warm me up.
Of course, darling, if you're absolutely sure.
Of course I'm sure. I've never been so sure of anything. I feel so good when I'm around you. I don't want that feeling to go away. I feel like myself again. Does that make any sense? It's like I remember who I'm supposed to be, not what Gavin told me to be.
Gavin?
He's full of crap. I was just a bit lost, and he took advantage.
Just what did he do?
Look at you, so chivalrous. He told me I was dying, that I was wasting my life. Maybe he was right. Nose in a book or a computer, that was me. He said I had to stop studying and start living, have a full life, have fun. But after meeting you, I remember, my life wasn't so bad, was it?
Only you can judge that.
I had my family, I had a few friends, I liked my classes, I even had a sort of boyfriend. Things were good. Why didn't I see that? I didn't have to be so miserable. Stupid, huh?
You're far from home. It messes with your head. People get confused. It happens.
Sure, that's obvious now, isn't it? It's like I couldn't think straight. Even right up until the end,
The end of what? Please, darling. The end of what?
It's so cold in here.
There we go.
I am so sorry.
Sorry. I'm dead and you're sorry. Is this really happening?
It's already happened.
I died. In the club. I died. I remember it perfectly. It was like being ripped apart.
I know. It happened to me once too.
But it's over now?
Yes, dear. It's over.
So what now?
Red, I know you're listening. That's your cue.
Jamie.
Yeah, it's just so much to take in.
I know.
So what now? Just float into the light and I'm gone?
I don't know what happens after, but yes, just head toward the light.
So this is it? I'm really dead. Gavin told me to live life to the fullest. Ironic, huh?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
If I had only taken a minute to think about what I was doing. But But it's too late for that, isn't it?
Yes.
Gavin, he's going to do this to someone else. I know it. I feel it. He's already done it. Countless times.
Do you know where we can find him?
We'd meet on campus. I don't know where he lives. Funny. Didn't seem suspicious at the time. It's fading. Everything is just fading.
We'll get to him. We'll stop him. It's what we do.
Promise?
It's time to go, Jamie.
I know. Tell Joey I said bye.
Sure.
And if he needs a cold shower or anything, tell him I'm sorry.
Ew.
You got her off okay?
Yeah, she's gone.
Good.
Something wrong?
No. I just want to meet this Gavin guy so I can sock him in the jaw.
Joey?
Who has this kind of power anyway? He brainwashed that poor kid, and that sob story Tiffany. Don't get me wrong, I've seen some pretty out there stuff, but this? Well, it just rubs me the wrong way.
I think we should talk to Lisa again.
Her? She keeps more clam than a seafood buffet, but sure, why not?
Alright. We've dealt with both ghosts. Both names that Lisa gave us, so let's go have a chat with her again.